Good morning, Pedrouzo. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to try to get away by 7:30 because the loud people that kept me awake last night, I heard them as they were going to bed talking. And the guy I could hear is a question, Mañana? Ocho? And they all, ocho, ocho. So I want at least a 30-minute lead on those folks. Once again, we have the rooster. We're off on the Camino. There are a couple of ways out of town. I prefer this one. You go up here and you go through the woods. Just hope I can find, I think I see the marker up ahead. There's the marker. And you probably can't see the road. I promised my wife I'd be careful and not go out wandering the woods in the dark. But as you can see, we have the brightest full moon out here. I almost don't need this thing, but it was nice while it lasted. Look at my breath, isn't that awesome? You can't really tell, but there's mist coming down off the hills. Maybe you can see those pilgrims walking in the shadows. I was trying to take a shot of that marker there with the landscape in the background. It was a little later in the morning. There was a guy standing here messing with something and it kind of made me mad. I want to take a photo with that marker in the foreground, but this cloud won't move. That was adolescent of me. This is better. Coming out at night. I sure love this time of morning. Camino ain't no thing. As the sun rises in the west, I just wanted to get off the Camino a little bit and show that we're coming down into Aminal now. It's not raining, that's just how the mist reflects the light back. It's just a mist, it's not rain or spit at all. That is super cool to me. Good news is that is the 15-kilometer bar ahead, which means we're 15 kilometers away from Santiago. I took video from this spot 3 years ago. I looked back at the video last night. Do not like the face of that guy. I'm hoping when I get home, that guy never shows up again. Don't go over the top, go into the bottom. Marker even tells you to. Look at this beautiful mist coming off. The sun burns it off. Wow, we're in the midst of a bit of a climb. I complained about this climb last time. Not today. Not today. Trees that look like telephone poles. There's a movie simply called Paris, Juliette Binoche, a bunch of great French actors. There's a character who has a bad heart waiting to transplant. And he gets news. All right, we have a heart. We have the surgery. There's only a 50% survival rate. And he says, I'll do it. So he's in the taxi on the way over to the hospital for the surgery. You go either way, it's a coin toss. And he leans out and looks at the window. And he sees Paris like it's the first time. And he just starts crying. Well, he smiles. I cry. I cry at that ending. Oh, brother. They're stopping to take a picture, both of them. I can't wait to see what they're looking at. I think it's this tree. Oh, wow. This is my stupid face looking up at this tree. Almost there. I'll be there by noon, maybe a little after. There's a car up here. That could be my friend with the little souvenir stand. Well, we're not really friends, but we could be. Good place to stop. We'll just catch a breather.
Estados Unidos.
Yes, they put this gentleman was here 3 years ago, and his credential has the little shell that he puts on. And, or his cello, his stamp.
Sello.
Bueno,
Sello.
chicos, tenemos un bonito
Muchas
sello.
gracias.
Si quieren sellar.
Este amigo.
There you go. See how that looks? Isn't that beautiful? So that was a lot of fun. It's a good memory. I said, 3 años. Aquí. Oh, aquí. He was really happy. That was fun. If you look there, you can see the runway of the airport. The Camino will take us down around behind these trees. You can see everybody going. And they come back. And we're going to go back to the end of the airport. And then we still have about 7, 8, maybe 10 kilometers to go. There's where we came. There's where we're going. This is a famous marker when I get photos. So I'll see if somebody will take my photo here. Okay, let him go. Yeah. As you can see, we're right along the highway. This is Santiago 11. It's a little less, by the way. That's by the road. We're coming down this trail. So now we're on the back side of the airport. The airport's right over there. Runway goes right beyond that hill over here. See this hill? I wonder if the Camino at one time, centuries ago, used to have a more direct route that way to Santiago, but as they built the airport, they just sort of nudged the Camino to come around. And just like that, we leave the airport, go back in the woods. Still moving around. There's the airport back there. We're leaving the airport and the trail behind for a few minutes. Took a quick pause here mainly because I had to use the bathroom, but one toilet and there was a line. 12.23 it says. This is that point in the Camino where it seems like the numbers start going up. He's running. I wanted to see if he would face plant. Doesn't look like he's going to. Up here's a school. Last time I heard children playing. Quick geography lesson. This is the village of Lavacoya. I thought Lavacoya was back there because I think the airport's also called Lavacoya. But we are now in Lavacoya, officially 10 kilometers. It has been said to me that you have to walk the Camino to learn how to walk the Camino. I think it was somewhere along here that I said I would not do another Camino. I will not do this again. And then I added a caveat, unless my pack will be lighter, my shoes will be better. And what do you know, this time I have all those things. Hola. All these crosses that people have made in the fence has kind of a Blair Witch vibe. This is fun. Now I'm remembering it all. 9.95 kilometers. Very steep back that way. I was gonna film myself coming up to show you how steep, because you can tell by my body language. People everywhere, people everywhere. Steep that way, I forgot. I'm tired of taking photos. I seem to remember this is how it went last time. These last 9 kilometers. I'm at 9, I thought I was closer. There's a factory coming up. We passed it. I think that's where I realized how sick I was back in 2018, and I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm really tired. I think that food I ate last night is really hurting me. Don't know if I'm gonna make it. Can't reach my wife. Trying to tell her. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. We're coming up very shortly to Monte de Gozo. And last year, 2018, I was looking for those two, the statues of the two pilgrims hailing Santiago, and I couldn't see it. That's because it's hidden beyond Monte de Gozo. This time, we're going to see them. I forgot, we have to walk through San Marcos before we get to Monte Gozo. Here we come to Monte de Gozo. This is an ugly monument, so brace yourself. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's hidden. This is freaking surreal. Is this it? The monument was right up there. That was a big ass monument. So this is Monte de Gozo, means Mount of Joy. I can't get over this. It was so big and it's gone. Over there on that hill, I don't know if you can see them with this camera, are the two pilgrims hailing Santiago, looking down on Santiago. Pilgrims looking down at the city. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the cathedral. All right, let's go to the cathedral, 4, maybe 5 kilometers away. It's almost all downhill from here. We're almost there, kids. We come down this hill, we cross the bridge, and we're entering Santiago. What am I singing as I come down the hill? I am my Don Quixote. I can't sing without getting emotional. I know the damn song. My destiny calls and I go, and the wild winds of fortune that carry me onward, wheresoever they blow, wheresoever they blow, onward to glory. Getting emotional. Onward to glory I go. That's how it ends. About to cross the bridge over the freeway. This is actually coming into a barrio of Santiago. Cathedral's right over there. In 2018, when I crossed the bridge, I said something grumbling, which in hindsight I probably shouldn't have said. And all the romance of the Camino ends just like that. No Tyler Bates music strumming in your ears, no James Taylor. That was a bullshit thing to say. You know why? Because no, you're not going to hear Tyler Bates music. No, you're not going to hear James Taylor or Alanis Morissette or whoever else you heard when you watched the movie. The music of the Camino is not that. It's in the sounds in the woods, it's in the sounds of this traffic. It's in the people that talk too loud, their voices. It's in the buzz of the bikes that go past you. It's in the ding-ding of the bells as they let you know they're coming. It's in the click of... what are these called? I forgot. Bastones. The click of the bastones as you go down the trail. That is the music of the Camino. That is the academia turned to song. That's the mythology and the romance. I don't even know these people. I don't need my picture here. This is an important place right here. In 2018, this is where I was done. I called my wife, I said, find a hotel for me. She got a hotel that was way over by the train station. And instead of going to the cathedral, I went there instead. And I slept for maybe 12, 13 hours. So I didn't get the experience I'm walking towards right now. I didn't get that moment of coming in at the end of the walk. And to be honest, it wouldn't have meant as much as it does now. We're right now on the north side of the historical district. Gonna drop down from the north side, sorry. Had to get across because of that car back there. There they are. So close. It's right there. It's 1 o'clock. We're going up into it, man. We're going up into it. We're so close. I'm so anxious to get there, and we get these slow cars in our road. Oh my, I think we're on the side of it now. Oh my.
And here's where it gets interesting. I decided when I entered the Obradoiro I would use 2 cameras, one to track the journey and one to track my reaction. Here's what that looks like.
Here we are at the back of the monastery. Coming in. Here it is. Oh my God. We're coming into the tunnel where they're playing the bagpipes. Of course they're... Oh my God. Excuse me.
Pay attention to the reflection in my iPod screen. If that doesn't summarize my Camino, I don't know what does. And as if arriving at the cathedral wasn't exciting enough, my good friend Daryl, the guy that I'm sure was sent by my father, was waiting for me in the Obradoiro. Daryl took me to the pilgrim's office. I got my Compostela. I ran into a few more of my Camino friends and had a lovely evening. And then...
Damn it, Krause, get your shit together.